We have our new cooking setup with countertops and storage on each side, and 3 fireplaces in the middle, and we're going to be cooking the steaks on the countertops. So to fuel our fires, we're using wood planks. They provide the most heat and the longest lasting fire. Now we're going to set our steaks up. So we've got 10 in total. I've spaced the countertops so that the steaks can go right in the middle and they'll cook at the perfect temperature once the fires are lit. Now that the steaks are placed, we'll light our fires. So lighting 3 fires at the same time, they're going to work together and they're going to push all the heat towards the steaks. So once these have a chance to warm up, they'll go to hot. There's a couple that we need to rearrange. They're just out of the heat. The heat goes in a circular pattern, but these fires probably need more fuel. Now that we've rearranged them, they'll all be cooking. We're just going to check our fire and make sure we don't need to add any more planks. So that one needed a wooden plank. All 3 of them needed a wooden plank. The fires burned down. Okay, all our steaks are cooking. We've lined them back up in the center. The only reason those 2 on the end weren't cooking was because we had to add planks. Now we're going to add some skewers. The nice thing about this setup, the skewers can only go in one place at an angle. We'll add our second skewer and we'll let those cook. So we're just checking our fires to make sure they don't need any more wood, and they're all good. So we can see over there that our first skewer is burning. I often burn these, they only take a minute. So we'll put it in the cooked cabinet. I put a cabinet on each side for raw and cooked so you can easily take it off and put it in the cabinet without worrying about burning it. We'll put 2 more skewers on, place them in the skewer spot, and make sure that they're cooking. We'll check the fires one more time, make sure the temperature's right. This skewer's done. Put on our last skewer. That skewer's cooked, so we'll throw it into our cooked box. We'll try to, these are hard to grab. Check our fires again, so they've run out of fuel. We can add another plank. One thing about having 3 fires side by side is they actually burn the fuel of the surrounding fires, which makes them use the fuel quicker. So we'll add a plank to each of them. Now our steaks are slightly cooked. Our skewer's cooking, and these steaks are done. Just as I checked them, they went to cooked, so these are all done. We have 3 on the end that aren't quite done, and I'll show you the color difference between cooked and slightly cooked. So if we do a close-up, you can see the 2 on the left are slightly cooked, the one in the middle's cooked, and the ones on the right are cooked. So there's the difference as far as slightly cooked and cooked goes. When you do a close-up, it's a lot easier to see. Looks like we burned our skewer again, so we're gonna put that into cooked. We're okay, it ended up just getting cooked. And we'll wait for our last 2 steaks to finish. So last 2 steaks are done. We'll put them away, and that's it. We'll put out our fires. So now that we know this setup works, we're going to build out the other side and try to cook as many steaks as we can. Thanks for watching the video.